Hello guys, Commodious here. Now, you can probably see that I'm doing a lot more tutorials on my channel than usual, and to say the least, I really like doing them. So, I thought that, since the new contest is out and I'm making a room for it, I may as well show off one of the things that I made in there. So let's get into it. So first thing you're going to want to do is just pull out your maker pen. So just go out here, go to backpack, go to maker pen, just press use, and you'll have your maker pen. If it's on the floor like that and you can't be bothered to grab it, you can just open it up again and just press recall and then press use again, and it's right here. Or if you have it favorited, just pull it out from your back. Yeah, simple. Anyways, what you're gonna want to do, open your palette, turn grid snap off, and turn world snap off, or world space, however it's called. Now turn uniform shapes on in settings right here. You can access that just right here next to the search bar. Then go to the second page, put your tube height ratio as 100%, tube facets as 10%. Put your tube size as around 8 centimeters for now. Put smooth tubes on. Make sure to turn off show pivot because it can get really annoying. I'll show what that's like really useful for in the future because people have asked me about that setting. Now first thing you're going to want to do is just, pick tube right here on shape. Then go to colors and pick the second darkest brown right here, literally just called brown. And pick the dirt material right here, and then all you're going to want to do is just make a small little tube right here. Now make sure that fixed tube width is on for this first part right here. It's on the second page, but now I'm going to turn it off and you'll see why. I'm going to put my tube size as 4 centimeters, so it's easier. Basically, what you're going to want to do is just pull this upwards to around about here. And there we go. We've got our kind of basic kind of tree thing. Now what you're going to want to do is just clone this and then recolor it. So if you press recolor, then go to the second page and pick either grip tape or sparkly vinyl. Now I think grip tape works better because it looks more like wood. So I'm gonna move this, and you're just gonna want to try and make this so they overlap almost. It's very hard to do. Now if you just simply manipulate this and bring it over top, that can do the trick. There we go. And now you can see that they're kind of overlapping and it looks really messy and gross. So you're just gonna want to edit this again. And then you're going to press create. And then for this, you're going to want to pick the sand texture right here. Colors, go for a dark green, so either this, or one of these two. Personally, I use Peridot, the kind of darkest, normal looking green. So I always use Peridot for like tree leaf. So go to your settings again, put your tube sets as 3. And put your tube height ratio as around 20, or even 50. I'd say 50. 50 can be really useful sometimes, but so can 20. So I'm going to use 50. Now make sure that you have fixed tube width off for this too. So what you're going to want to do is just drag this along as so. Maybe like this. Don't make it too small, don't make it too thick, and also don't make it too long. So what you're going to want to do next is go to tube size 8, keep fixed tube width off, and then see how this is connecting, because I have connected by tubes on. Well, basically, this will get bigger, and I'm just going to curve this down a little bit. And then I'm going to go to 25 centimeters, which is very big. And I'm just going to be very careful and make sure not to have it too massive. And there we go. We've got like the kind of start of the leaf. You'll see where this is going. So now I'm just gonna like kind of bend it down. Curve it down too. And then tube size 8 because it's smaller. bend this down, and then I'd put around 2, just for that final little curve, right here. There you go, you have your leaf. Now, personally, I don't like the sand texture being this small, so I'm going to go into configure, and then you see this size right here. I usually put it around like 500-ish, so I'm just going to backspace 500, and I think that's pretty much ideal for leaves and like bushes and stuff like that. So I'm going to put this on top. I can clearly see that this is a bit too big, so I'm just going to scale it down using the scale tool, and it's kind of looking wonky, so I'm going to manipulate it so this is full on straight. So it seems to still be a little bit big, but that doesn't matter because, you know, you won't really see this part at the top. All you're going to want to do is just turn this around and put it on the other side, facing the same way. Now, I like to have it like up on one part and bending down on the other. I think that just looks better. So what you're going to want to do next is select both of them, clone, like this, and make sure the middle of them, where they both connect, is where the other two connected in the first place. So I'm just going to move this down around here. There we go. That looks good. Okay, now I'm just going to select these again, and I'm just going to make sure to clone these, and you know, boom, more leaves. Then do you know what we do next? We select all of them, and then you know what we do? We make more leaves. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Palm Tree Inc. Just make more leaves. Make sure that these are like directly in the middle, and then you have pretty much a perfect kind of palm tree. Now you can see that this isn't actually like looking, you know, perfect as somebody would say. As I literally just said. But yeah, no, it looks kind of wonky, and that's actually good because it looks more natural like that. So you can see it's slightly tilted to the right, like facing a bit down. And I think that looks really good. So that's how to make a pretty poggers palm tree like this. You can add coconuts up here, which I'd suggest doing if you're making like a really tropical map. But if not, then, you know, it's your choice, don't. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, or you found this helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot. Big Bertha.